often there are people coming to me and they say, I don't feel anything in my body. If you are like that, then this video is for you. Aloha, 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 beautiful soul. Welcome at Monday Me. So, what is really happening when you don't feel yourself? Well, there's one this won't be an eye-opener. You already know this. There's one thing. This one thing is that you needed to shut yourself off from your feelings to be able to handle life. And it may be that this is a pattern that you have developed quite early in your life. So please don't feel ashamed for being like that. Don't feel guilty about not feeling your body. But also please start taking action. Start taking action to change that. Me, I was totally not in connection with my body like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Absolutely not. My mind was like everywhere and my body was like this part. It was like small in comparison. It was not, my mind was not allowing me to feel my body because all those feelings were quite disturbing and distracting, and there were all these emotions mixed up with feelings in my body, and then I would get scared. So I preferred not to. That's as easy as it goes. I preferred not to feel, because then I could continue doing what I thought was necessary, was good, was whatever was expected from me, and all those kind of things. So, and I was not aware of not feeling until I had a burnout, because I was working. I was getting up at 6 in the morning. I was at my work around 7:15. Then I would be working until 8 in the evening. And then I would be home around 9, still had to eat, go to bed, and get up early. That was my week. And in the weekends, I was wasted. I had no energy. I didn't feel like going out. I didn't feel like hanging out with my friends. I wanted to be alone because the work week was too heavy for me. And at some point, my body said, like, I would go to work even when I had flu. I would go to work even if I had a headache, because I thought I was that important. I thought I was that important. So at some point my body was like, well, she's not taking up any of these little signals I am giving, so I have to take it the hard way. So I felt like paralyzed. I wanted to get out of my bed at 6 in the morning on Monday morning, and I could not move. I could not move. So around 8, I called up my the office, because most of the people, they would arrive after 8 o'clock and not like me at 7:15. And then I would say, like, I have no clue what is happening, but I can't move. I'm too tired. I have no idea what my body is saying here, but it's not functioning. I'm staying in. And then I would have these calls from my work, like, okay, we need to take care of this situation. How am I going to take care of it? And I didn't know. I just didn't know. I said, like, I have no clue. I don't know what it was I was working on, and I have no clue about the solution, so you go and figure it out. I don't know. And for 3 weeks I was just like that, out. Completely out. My head was full of all these thoughts, and my body was just immobile. It was just not moving. It just didn't want to do anything. The only thing I did was go to the shop next door, get some groceries, not the most healthy ones, and then I would go back to bed. So I really wish for you that you don't need that massive of a wake-up call, but be aware that when you neglect your body too long, there's at some point that it will start screaming. So what is something that you can do to get back this sense of your body, to go from your head towards your body? Now, there are a lot of things that you can do. Like you can do grounding meditations. It may take you a while, but a grounding meditation, it will help you to be more into your body and to ground yourself with Mother Earth instead of all the time being in your head. Shaking. Well, I had this exercise that I did in a weekend. Like I was there in a weekend, and there were all these people that were on their journey of spirituality, and I was like, okay, cool, let me go there too. And then I learned there how important it was to start feeling. So, and this exercise of shaking, it has really helped me to reclaim parts of my body, to start feeling parts of my body. So go ahead, search for example, belly dance music, or search for Kundalini from Osho and on YouTube, and you may find some music to which you can just shake, and then shake with your head loose, please, because if you're keeping your head like this, then the shaking of your body is going to explode your head. So please also bounce your head in the shaking. Well, that looks a little bit funny here on the video. And a third thing that you can do is rub your feet every evening when you go to bed, because your feet are the part that are connecting you to Earth all of the time, because you have no clue how many steps you are taking during the day and that you have your feet on the ground. So rub your feet gently, softly, put some cream on them, whether they are dry or not dry, doesn't matter, just give them for a moment all your attention. And the fourth one, and that is a really important one, of course, practice Ho'oponopono. Use I love you towards your body. Say I love you, body. Every day, as many times as you can. When you get up, before you get up, oh, thank you, body. I had a nice rest. I had a nice night of sleep. Thank you for being revitalized. Or if you don't feel revitalized, then still thank your body. Say, I love you. I love you for what you are helping me to experience. Then during the day, oh my God, my body, I love you for sitting in this chair already for 2 hours. Let me show my love to you and go for a little walk or have some movement. Or when you go to the fridge, in general, you walk to the fridge, right? I hope you're not in a wheelchair, because then you may feel offended. I'm sorry for that. But like when you go and do something and say, oh my God, thank you, body. Thank you for walking without me having to do that, without me having to consciously move my hips and my legs and my knees and my feet. Thank you, body, for doing all that. When you go to the loo, thank you, body. Oh, I love you for like releasing all that is not necessary in my body, and for like taking all the nutrients out of the food and making energy out of that. Thank you, body. When you go to bed, thank you, head, for everything that you've done. You can now go to sleep. I love you. I love you for all these tasks that you have done today, and now it's time to have some rest. You get the drift here, right? So go ahead and find ways to feel parts of your body, because it's massively important. Now, I am aware that with some of you, it will feel very awkward, especially in the beginning. But like I have communicated before, there may also be like all these feelings and emotions that are coming up because you are putting attention on your body. In that case, please reach out. There's no need to do this journey all alone. You have to do the journey. You have to do that by yourself. I cannot do your journey. You have to do that journey. But you don't have to do it all alone. And people that are so much in their head and not feeling their body, they're very used to doing things on their own. They always have this thing like, I cannot reach out to other people for this. Well, you can. You can and you must. You must. So go ahead, find the courage to go on this journey and to reach out to people who can help you be more into your body. Because your soul does not reside here. It resides in your heart. And with you being connected with your body, you have an entrance to your soul, to your higher self, to your light, to the person who you were aiming to be when you decided to become born on this earth, in this very confusing time. I love you so much. I love you, I love you, I love you so much for all that you are and for the journey that you are on. Because it takes such a lot of courage. I know. And which is why I love you. Not everyone does this. Take good care. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, beautiful soul. If there's anything I want you to take from these videos, then it is the permission for you to shine your light. It's the most important thing. So go ahead, shine your light. I love you. Bye-bye.